price. The company is called, do you pronounce it Asus?
Asus.
Asus is how we pronounce it, and you'll get to meet my guest in a sec. If you read about them, they're one of the most dependable, one of the most durable laptop manufacturers in the world, okay? People love them because they last forever. But what I love about this computer, first of all, it's sleek, it's beautiful. We have it in the silver, we have it in the pink. What I love about it is everything that it comes with. Because I'm just gonna go through quickly, and then Stephanie, I'll introduce you to Stephanie. This computer has every bell and whistle. First of all, the brand is incredible. It has an Intel processor. We always know whenever you start with Intel, you go up $150. This computer is only $199. The retail is over $300. All right, in addition to that, and it's a pretty long list, it's a 15.6-inch display, which is the perfect size. It's the most popular size. Everybody wants that good middle-of-the-road size, not too small, not too big. It's not a desktop, and it's not a little carry-around, little portable, although you can, because I think it only weighs 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds. So you have that going for you with the perfect size. It has Windows 11 in S mode. What does that mean? That means I don't have to deal with antivirus. That's the reason I bought my MacBook for $1,300 many, many years ago. It's a big deal. Also, you're getting the backlit keyboard. I call those, and I coined this, street lights for your computer. Because when you hit that F7 button, the keys illuminate. And you can see underneath, you can see all the numbers, all the letters. I like that because I work in a bright light environment. When I go home, I have the lights down, but I love that my camera actually wakes up and the whole thing glows. The keys actually light up. Also, there's so many features. It's got a year in Microsoft Office. That's what, 75, 80 bucks right there. The value, and we'll put it up, okay, if purchased separately. If you tried to just buy the laptop, it's $300 and change. Just for the laptop is $313, all right? All the extra software that we're gonna give you, that's all preloaded, everything, all the fun stuff. Office is included. All that brings us to $997. So when I said the best value I've done on a top-of-the-line computer all year, and it may be for the rest of the year, we dropped the price down to $199, and we're doing free shipping and handling. That's $180 off, almost 50% off the price. So if you need a computer right now, and you want all the bells and whistles, but you don't have $500 or $600 or $1,000, you know, depending on what brand you get, please let me recommend this for you. Already a dozen people picked it up before we even got to it, because I think a lot of people out there say, wow, that's an incredible value. Try it out for 30 days. I know you're gonna love it. Stephanie McKee is our electronics expert. You've seen her in all kinds of different categories of electronics. She knows a lot about it. This is a special computer. 2 colors to choose from. It comes up, mine doesn't do that. It completely goes down flat. You got, are we calling this white?
White, very pearlescent
This is white, and it has the silver deck. Or you can get it in the pink. I think it's more like a rose gold, to be honest,
yes,
but it's not like a girly pink. It's a real rose gold. Look at how thin this is. And with all those features and Intel, I mean, Stephanie, this is a winner.
That's right. When you get a new computer, there's 3 big things that you want to look for. There's the brand name of the computer. Here you've got one of the top brands in the world. There's the processor brand name. Yes, this has Intel inside, the world's #1 processor. That's the brains of the computer. And then you've also got the operating system. This has the latest and greatest Windows 11 operating system in S mode. It's so safe for your computer. There's a lot of #1s here. It's also the #1 screen size at that large 15-inch HD screen. The thing is, we have to replace our computers at some point. I myself hate replacing my laptop. My husband always has to force me to do it, and I'm working on my old, slow laptop, and I don't want to, you know, upgrade. If your computer is hot to the touch, if it has one of those old hard drives that whirs and makes sounds and is hot and you know, heavy, if your computer is really bulky and weighs a lot and is hard to travel with, maybe it's time to upgrade. Maybe you think your Wi-Fi is slow, but if you're paying for that, you know, fast speed Wi-Fi in your home, it's probably not your Wi-Fi, it's probably your computer. Technology changes just so fast, and at Asus, we stay at the cutting edge. So you are getting one of the top computer brands in the world. Asus has been a customer pick on hsn.com for about a decade, and it's very rare that we get to bring you Asus computers here on HSN Live. I feel like at this price, it is so discounted that I feel like I'm sharing a secret right now. Right place, right time for you.
That's a good call.
Guy, I mean, at this 15-inch with all the specs, because we're talking 128 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of RAM, quad-core processor, all the big names, Intel. All of these specs are usually a many $100 computer, and it was crazy when we had this computer at under $300. We're at under $200 right now.
And to get the backlit keys, that's a luxury.
Full keyboard.
I don't know if you, I'm gonna try to
turn down the lights, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to lower the lights, we can do that too.
My mother-in-law is an accountant, and when she saw this, she's like, it has the numbers, it's the full keyboard.
It's the full lit keyboard, and when you get a lit keyboard, here's mine, and you can see them both right there, but there it is. See how the number, that's a great shot, guys, thank you so much. See how the keys are illuminated. They actually, the light shines right through the key, so you can actually see everything. And the reason I like that, when I go home, I don't want to be under bright lights. And a lot of times, for those of you to get up early, you don't want to turn all the lights on in the house, but you still want to be able to see your keyboard. And that's a big deal. That's a $100 value right there. I mean, it's worth more than that to me. In fact, the first time I bought a fancy computer, I bought a MacBook 15 years ago, was because it had backlit keyboard. And this is dating it a little bit. It also had a, you could play your DVDs on it, so it had a slot, you know, a DVD slot on the side. They don't really do that anymore because everybody is streaming, but it's so nice to have a computer that has all those bells and whistles. That 4 gigs of RAM, so if you're a gamer or a multitasker, you like to do a lot of things at the same time, your computer's not going to be slow.
That's right. You want the speed, and that is what Asus has. I actually have so many programs up all at the same time.
Look at that.
I could be showing you 2 or 3. I've got like a dozen things going.
Yeah.
Now, this comes with Microsoft 365 pre-installed. Usually, you get a new computer, you have to get out your credit card and go online and pay extra for this. It comes with the computer.
$70.
That's right. It's already installed. So you are getting Word. You know, I've got a resume pulled up here. I mean, a computer can really upgrade your life. And if you are battling every day with a slow computer, do yourself a favor and get one that's already got Microsoft 365 pre-installed. You can have the PowerPoints going for school. You're getting an extra bundle, which I'll show you here. I've got the PowerPoint pulled up. I mean, 365 means you've got Excel and Teams and Office, all of that pre-installed. So that's a great value. Now, this bundle is pretty amazing because you're getting 8 different software apps and services here. And I'm just gonna plug my computer in so you can see what I'm seeing. You can learn Windows 11, that latest and greatest operating system. You get that free with the computer. You get some protection, some extra protection, some music, some, you know, cooking and
test
learning.
kitchen's awesome.
Yeah, so this is all thrown in, a little bit of exercise there. That is all on PowerPoint that I'm showing you that. So the school year's coming up. Maybe you have someone in your life that needs a new computer for school. Maybe you're traveling this summer and you need that new laptop for travel. Look how many things I have going on. I've got my dog pulled up there. I remember back in the day when I would upload my photos, because I love photography, and I would plug all my photos into my computer and it would start going whirr, and it would take forever. That was an old hard drive. The hard drive that you have in this computer is a solid state drive. It is not loud, it is super quiet. It makes the computer lightweight. So I'll show you, this is only 3 pounds. This is the computer that's the perfect 15-inch size screen that you are gonna fold up and take with you on the go. You're gonna travel with it this summer. Your kid can throw it in the backpack. And I wanna say that Asus is known for our durability. So if you are that on-the-go person,
you wanna travel with it.
This is the brand for you because it is so durable. There are companies, most computer companies put a military-grade durability in their business computers. We put military-grade durability in our everyday computers for home use. So I'm talking, we run tests like temperature and humidity and drop tests and, you know, keyboard and moisture. If you spill coffee on your keyboard, if your kid drops the computer, I have actually dropped my Asus computer before. It didn't crack because Asus is known for being such an incredibly tough computer, but if you do happen to damage it in the first year, this comes with ADP, accidental damage protection,
included.
You're covered for a year.
And that's normally, that could be another $50 or $60. That's
so
free.
Nice to have it automatic.
So that's why, and it's free shipping. So that's why I got excited about it, because I'm like, listen, you know, maybe you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy a new computer, why bother? At this price, if you want a new computer, it's like, you know, when my mom was like, didn't want to get her teeth fixed once, I was like, why? Because you're older, do your thing. It's not too late, get a brand new computer. And I'll tell you, getting a new computer is like getting a new car. I always joke about the new computer smell, like the new car smell. It's so nice because all of a sudden you're like, it wasn't me, it's not my internet, it's the computer is slow. You gotta realize all the places that you visit, a little bit of it clings on to you everywhere you go, and that's it kind of bogs down your computer. Now, yeah, you could bring your computer to a computer store and they'll clean it out for you for $175. Or you can get a brand new computer for $199 that probably has more features than the one that you're getting fixed. Honestly, I think we had like 1,000 of these to start. My producer is Pat. Pat, what do I got left? 740 total for the entire country. And it's about even with the colors. So whether you want the white or you want to get that rosy pink color, get it home. When it folds down, think about this. This can easily go in a backpack, in a suitcase, in a handbag, paper thin, less than 3.5 pounds, okay? Great battery life because remember, it's not running a fan. It runs nice and cool, all right? You know, it's always funny, we call them laptops, and my old laptop would actually get hot.
Yeah.
because it was generating, you know, because it was a different type of hard drive, right? It wasn't solid state, so it actually had moving parts. This has no moving parts. It's a solid state drive. It runs more efficiently. It runs cleaner. It has a better battery life. Get it home if you just want to see it. And you'll be impressed. That military grade construction, when you hold it, you can feel how solid this computer is, yet still lightweight. You have HSN's 30-day return policy, so if you want to get it home and look at it and feel it and play with it a little bit, please go ahead. But remember, we are including, what, like $800 of extras included in this, okay? The computer alone, naked, is $313, retail. We are doing it not at $329 and not at $997, obviously. We're doing it at $199. You're saving $114 off the price of the computer, and then all that other stuff that we're kicking in is free. And that 1 year of bigger brains is a great, great deal. It's a $295 program. That's included, and you can explore that. Microsoft Office, there's fitness stuff in there. There's cooking stuff in there. There's exercise. All that stuff is all included, and you get different memberships in that. All you need to decide, what color would I like? You can get it in I think that, be honest, I like that pink color.
The pink is sharp.
Because,
trendy.
well, because it's not really pink. It's more of it's like a rosy, pearly.
Pearlescent, yeah.
Yes, it's beautiful. Also slick. It's if you're using this for work, I mean, it's a slick computer. When you open it up and you look at not only the computer, but the deck, and then to have that keyboard light up anytime you want, that's a big deal. Knowing that you never have to worry about viruses.
Solid state.
The reason I spent $1,300 15 years ago on my first MacBook, that's my only MacBook, was because of the antivirus. I didn't want to deal with that.
So should I explain why this isn't going to get viruses?
Yeah, tell them.
So Windows 11 is the operating system. If you're not familiar with Windows 11, you can learn about how to use the operating system. You can go to my Asus and ask all the questions you have. My Asus is our 24/7 customer support there. You don't have to, go ask your neighbor how to use the computer. It's always there for you. But the reason why this operating system is so safe is because it comes in S mode. S stands for safety and security. You can disable it if you want, if you are like a computer engineer type. But for most of us, when we're browsing online and shopping and downloading and surfing the web, we want to know that our computer isn't going to accidentally download a virus. That's what S mode does for you. And it's wonderful that the latest and greatest Windows 11 operating system, which has been around for about 2 years, automatically comes in S mode in this computer. So you do not have to spend extra on, antivirus software. Sometimes we'll come out here with a computer and we'll also have the box with the antivirus software that you buy extra. But this is the safest operating system that Microsoft creates. Microsoft has created the Windows 11 operating system. I mean, we have so many of the greatest in this computer. It's the #1 selling screen size at 15 inches. It is one of the top brands of computers in the world.
Worldwide,
Asus is actually the first computer that went to the top of Mount Everest. Asus has been to the International Space Station. I mean, Asus is known as one of the most durable computers in the world, and it's actually the world's #1 motherboard brand. So we create parts that are in almost every other computer. You may already own an Asus product because our parts are so good that they are in most computers.
That's what the big manufacturers do. They actually buy the parts from this company. And if you haven't heard of the brand, we try to explain that to you, but I know you've heard of everything that's in it. And let's be honest, you can buy the prettiest sports car in the world. If the engine sucks, the engine sucks. It's not going to drive fast. It's not going to drive well. All the parts that are in this are all the top brands. When you think of, you've got Microsoft Office, so you know you got a great program, but also when you think about Windows 11 and S mode, right? So I know you've all heard of that. When you think about all the different things, that getting 4 gigs of RAM, this is a laptop. 2 gigs of RAM would have been plenty. They do 4 gigs of RAM because a lot of you are going to be doing your vacations, planning your budgets, doing all that stuff. So you're going to be doing a lot of different things at the same time. And more RAM means better multitasking, right? 128 gigs of storage is ample and plenty, all right? And again, it's solid state, so you don't have to worry about moving parts. The battery life is super long. Try it out. I don't think we're gonna do a computer the rest of the year. I know we won't at this price with all the stuff under the hood, because honestly, it is absolutely loaded. All the best features at the lowest price we've ever done at $199. I sell a lot of laptops with you guys, but I never, ever see one, ever, at under $300, let alone $200, that has Office, that has Intel, that has all these wonderful features, no antivirus, backlit keys. I mean, when you put all that stuff in, you're making a premium computer. This is not like this is a top-of-the-line computer.
It was crazy when it was under $300. I cannot believe—
A lot of people out there are probably going, it's too good to be true.
I cannot believe we can do this low of a sale. It's so exciting.
Well, that's HSN's buying power and our relationships.
That's right. And I'll give you like a little tour of all the other fun things about this computer that make it unique. 180-degree flat lay is kind of an Asus innovation. This allows for collaboration. So you put it on the, kitchen island, maybe you've got a project, everyone around the computer can see it, maybe you're watching your show, you can see it from every angle. We've got a high definition screen here, very easy on the eyes. We've got a 6-inch very smooth trackpad. We love for that trackpad to be large. Full keyboard, Intel processor, of course, #1 processor in the world, so that is the brains of the computer. It says Sonic Master here because, again, Asus is such an innovative company. We've actually added like audio enhancement to the sound here. It even has like AI capabilities, so it knows what kind of sound you need. It's very smart sound. And then I love the ports on this. I'm a huge fan of having all the ports. So you've got your charging port here. This computer has over an 8-hour battery life on just a 45-minute quick charge, which is really nice. So take it on that transatlantic flight because you've got the all-day charge. You've got HDMI. You can cast your vacation photos up on your TV screen, or something that I used this for was playing a birthday video for my grandma at her 91st birthday party. So I made a video I had on my computer, and with HDMI, I put it up on a TV screen. You have USB, USB-C, and then, thank you, the AV cable for the headphones. I know so many computers today do not have that anymore, but when we're traveling, when we're out and about and we just want to plug in some headphones, we can. On the other side, we've got an extra USB port. So it really has it all. Super cute colors. I want to stand out and be different. I don't want the gray and black computer. Asus has partnered with HSN to give you an exclusive bundle that comes with the extra software, the Microsoft 365 built in, and these beautiful colors.
A great computer for anybody, but I think especially a first computer, it's wonderful.
Oh my gosh,
because you're starting
students.
off. So if you've got kids, whatever, you want to get them a computer and you want something affordable and something safe, because S mode's included, that's a good deal. If you're a senior, perfect. Again, S mode's important because a lot of seniors wander off into different websites and you want to make sure you're protected so you're good to go there. So either end of the spectrum, if you're a business person and you want a travel computer, because this computer only weighs 3.4 pounds, you can take it anywhere. All right, stick it in your backpack, put it in your handbag, it'll back and forth to work. It's a very portable computer as well. 8-hour battery on a 45-minute quick charge is crazy, right? It's unheard of at this price. Backlit keyboard so you can see what's going on at night. It's got virtually everything. Intel inside. So I want to get, there she is. I want to get one of these home to you as soon as possible. So here's what we do. If you want to order quickly, take your phone and put on the camera, and just hold it in front of that little box right there. That takes you right to hsn.com. You can order right away. If you don't have an HSN credit card, get one. We'll take another $20 off, dropping this price down to $179.99, which is just silly. It's just silly. We have FlexPay on this. If you don't know what that is and you're a new customer, it just means we take it, we divide it over 5 payments. You don't pay any interest. There's no finance charge. We just split it up. So all you'll pay for this is what? $40. $40 is the FlexPay. We'll take care of the shipping and handling. That's $12 and change. We'll absorb that cost. And again, get a new HSN credit card and take another $20 off. But get it home. You have 2 color choices. It comes in that beautiful, rich pink, or it comes in white. The white has a silver deck. The pink has the consistent pink on the deck, okay? Try it out for 30 days. You have nothing to lose. And I'm telling you, we won't do a deal like this again probably the rest of the year at this price with all these features, Stephanie.
I cannot believe how much we've taken off this computer right now. And for one of the world's top computer brands, you are getting the #1 processor brand, Intel, in this computer. You know it from the sound. Bum, 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 bum.
I love it.
It's one of the most recognized brands in the world, and that is the brains in this computer. You are getting the #1 operating system, which is Windows 11, and it comes in S mode, so this computer is the safest. It has the safest operating system that you can find out there. And of course, the brand name. I mean, Asus is known the world over. I actually walked into a store that sells a bunch of computers, and I asked someone there, I just walked up to a random employee. I said, hey, what do you know about Asus? And he said, oh, I've had my Asus computer for 10 years. They last forever. Asus is known for durability. So you are getting an extremely tough computer, great for students, great for bringing it with you when you travel this summer. But you also get a year of accidental damage protection.
That's a big deal.
So you're covered if you accidentally spill the water on it, and you're not out $1,000. This is not a many $100 computer right now. I mean, it should be, but we have such a sale on it right now that you are getting a top quality computer at an incredible value. So don't worry about, you know, roughing this computer up. If you're clumsy like me and you have dropped a computer off your coffee table onto your hard terrazzo floors, you don't have to worry with this computer. It's great if you have kids, if this is for mom or dad, maybe you're thinking about it for Father's Day or for back to school at the end of the summer.
It's going fast, all right? It's going, which I had a feeling it would. I knew it would kind of kick in right at the end. Everybody's like, a brand new computer for under $200 with all those features, I gotta get one. And if you've been struggling on your old computer, if it's slow, and you were kind of like, it's slow, but I tolerate it, don't. Get one of these. Donate your old computer and get a brand new one. You'll have this thing up and running in 5 minutes, and then you'll see what we're talking about, how fast it is, how your productivity will be better. If you want to do your bills, if you want to plan vacations, it's got the extra RAM, 4 gigs